Hey guys, it's Rai here. This video is a tutorial video we're going to be doing for Splinter Cell. It's another loadout video that we're going to do for the Mercs this time. It's the CQB class. Now what the CQB class is for is basically to keep those pesky close quarters meleeing spies off you and keep them at a distance, and basically a class to where it's built so you can kind of compete with them in the close quarters realm. Most people know that spies, definitely when you're playing Splinter Cell Online, definitely like to get in close and get the melee kills. This class will definitely help you to fend them off, keep them off, and actually do you well in close quarter situations. So let's go ahead and get into the build right now and take a look at what we got. First thing I have here is the op suit. For the op suit, our torso, we're going to use the adrenaline suit. Now, the reason why I like the adrenaline suit over, let's say, a disruptor suit in this case is we're going to be using this class again, close quarters. You could use the disruptor suit, let's say, if you have a lot of spies that are ghosting and, cloaking, and you want to basically be able to see them or damage their vision up close. But because of the long recharge time of the disruptor suit, I find I'm usually only able to use it maybe once or twice per life if I'm running up close against spies. The adrenaline suit, however, allows me to run faster. It regenerates my health quicker, gives me a health boost, and more importantly, gives me better vision. I can see the map better, it brightens up, and it's got a short recharge time, so we can kind of consistently keep doing it and keep using adrenaline over and over when we enter into an area we think there are spies. So we want to use the adrenaline suit with this class for that reason. Now the headgear here, you see I have the anti-flash visor. A good spy is going to have a class that they're going to use flashbangs. Longtime Splinter Cell fans know how vital flashbangs can be for a spy, especially if they do the thing where they drop them at their feet as they're running up to you. So as you see the spy running up to you, you get flashed and then you get melee killed. Now you have the flash visor, which helps fight against that, and there's no better feeling when a spy is running up to you trying to get in close, he drops his flashbang only to realize that he just got shotgunned in the face. And that's what we're going to do with this class and with the flash visor here. So definitely run the flash visor with it. It's kind of important in this class to do it for those pesky spies that are running with the flashbangs. Now onto the gloves. We're going to use fast reload gloves because in close quarter situations like this, we're going to be using shotguns. So we want to have those fast reload gloves equipped, especially for the shotguns, to reduce the reload time, especially with the pump action shotguns. Pants, we're going to be using our gadget pants, best suited for this class because, again, one extra gadget really is going to help you out, even if it's a passive one like an Intel device or something of that nature. Just having that extra gadget really helps you out. If you run, let's say, armored pants to give yourself a little bit of armor, that's fine. I'd advise against it only because I'm really avoiding any armor, as you see with this class. Because really, if we're close quarters, the spies are going to try and take us out with melee anyway, and most spies aren't using their guns really consistently. You'll play online and see most of them will try to get close and melee you. So having that extra armor with a class like this really isn't that necessary. So that's why we tend to run with the gadget pants. Boots, we're going to use the Splinter boots. These boots are excellent with when used in conjunction with the adrenaline suit because they're going to allow you to run that much faster and sprint. I mean, you can run just as fast as any spy in the game with that setup, the adrenaline suit, as well with the boots, the Splinter boots. So we're going to be using that to basically cut down our distance from the spies or from the points they may be hacking. So that's why we're using the Splinter boots there. Let's go ahead now and take a look at the goggles. We're using the motion tracker. I know a lot of people tend to like using an RFD in a lot of situations and with a lot of their builds. You can try it with that. However, if the spies are running the RFD disruptor, there's really no reason to have the RFD on, and if you're up close and getting in close to a spy, let's say, who's a ghost and got that RFD, or he's got that RFD disruptor, you're not going to see him, and it can kind of defeat the purpose of running a CQB class. The motion tracker allows you to see spies that are moving in and around you. So when you enter an area, you'll see those little beeps come up and those little red dots come up, and you'll know where to look, which direction should I be pointing my gun, That's why I use the motion tracker, not so much to pinpoint where the spies are at, but so I know what direction to basically point my gun. That way when they do come up running on me, even if they're ghosting, I can see them and get a kill. Alright, now let's go on to the weapons here. Oh, actually, let's go to take a look at the gadgets here first. So the gadgets, like I said, I tend to use the more high-powered explosive gadgets, like the proximity mine and the frag grenade. You know, putting down a proxy mine or two, even if the spies blow them up. You know, if you hear one that's blown up, they either shot it, use an EMP on it, use their overcharge on it. You know they're in the area, so you'll know what direction again to look at. Also great for basically placing it down in front of you. If you know you're being, you know, your motion sensor's going off, there's a spy in your area somewhere, you can put that proxy mine down and back away from the direction the spy's coming at. So if he does try to run up on you, he's going to get hit with that mine, or you know, basically you'll give you some sort of direction as to what way he may be coming. Several times I've gotten kills from the grave with both the frag grenade a lot of times and a proxy mine, because I was placing it down as a spy was coming up to melee me, and then it blows up and kills the spy along with it. So basically it's a 1-for-1 at that point, but more importantly, they're not able to then hack or help a hacking spy out. So I tend to run with these just because for me it's what I like to do with it. The frag grenades are beneficial in that if there's we're not really a ranged mercenary. We don't have an assault rifle, let's say, to shoot out towards enemies. That being said, we want to be able to have some sort of way we can kill a spy in an area maybe we can't reach with our weapons. So frag grenades are good for that. And let's get into the weaponry here. And like I said, we're going to be using a shotgun. I tend to use the M1014 shotgun. It's my favorite. Really, any shotgun will work well in this class. If you're more, you know, if you seem to have not any luck with this and you want to go with an SASG-12, or maybe even if you have the automatic shotgun, the ACS-12 available, either of those will work great in close quarter situations. Even the RMB, I haven't really used the RMB that much, so I can't really speak too much about it. But again, any of these shotguns will work well. If you absolutely don't want to run a shotgun with it, you just don't do any good with shotguns, and you want to run with an assault rifle or another weapon, I would say you definitely want to consider running maybe with an AK-47 or an ACE, one of the more high-powered assault rifles in the game. That way, when they are coming up close, it'll take less shots to kill a spy that's basically rushing you to get a melee kill. And finally, the pistol, we have the PX4 Storm 45 caliber. Reason why we're using this pistol over the others is because if it built right, it basically gives you a long range capabilities. You see the range there is very high, as well as the accuracy is very high on this weapon. That's kind of how I have this built. You see, I'm not using the standard armor piercing ammo that a lot of spies like, or a lot of mercenaries like to use, because again, if it's up close we're worried about and worried about doing damage, we're going to use our shotgun for that. With this build, though, we need a weapon that's going to allow us to get some long-range kills. If we see a spy across the room, we know our shotgun, it's out of range for that. We want to be able to shoot him with a weapon. This weapon's perfect for that. And I've gotten plenty of kills seeing a spy hanging on a ledge across the room. I've gotten plenty of kills using this weapon with the match-grade ammo and something like an accurized barrel. Works great for accuracy and long range, so I would say go with the Storm 45 caliber. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at some gameplay of the CQB build here in action. As you see here, as soon as I hit my adrenaline, it really brightens up the screen and gives me a little bit more of a view, a wider angle view for my mercenary here. And using the motion tracker, I was able to hunt these guys down, killed one, take a couple shots at the other one. I hit him, I know he's over here, and I am able to, with the shotgun, have a little confidence in kind of, you know, closing the gap with the spies. That's really where a big difference comes in this build with the shotguns compared to, let's say, an assault rifle, where the spies a lot of times will be able to run through a couple assault rifle shots. They can't really do that with a shotgun. You saw there I just got a kill with the pistol, just to kind of give you an idea of the damage the pistol can do even without the armor piercing bullets. And as you'll see here, I'm doing a lot of, you know, running up, you know, sprinting, running in towards the enemies, getting my adrenaline, and not afraid to close the gap. Now here, this is why you like to use the grenades. I know there's a spy up there. I think he's up there from my motion sensor. Can't really shoot him from up there with the shotgun. I know he's hidden around the corner. Toss a grenade up there and get the kill. So this build is basically built for, you know, not being. Now here I hear him coming up behind me. That's what I did right there. I actually heard that spy's footsteps behind me. Know he's coming for a melee kill. If I didn't have the shotgun right there, more than likely I end up dead in that situation, because he's going to run through a couple of shots of the assault rifle and get a kill on me. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the CQB loadout video here. Please hit like and subscribe and comment. As always, your feedback is appreciated. And until next time, this is Rai. Take care.